Hey, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about gentle skincare, sometimes self-care, and today we're talking my favorite Korean skincare ingredients. I just finished filming some other videos and I thought it'd be fun to switch modes a little bit, get into that unready mindset, do a nighttime skincare routine featuring all of my favorite Korean skincare ingredients. I mean, these are ingredients like ginseng, green tea, centella, propolis, mugwort, all of these ingredients that offer such amazing benefits to the skin, but are rarely found outside of K-beauty and the Asian beauty sphere. So I want to share with you why I love these ingredients and some of my favorite products that feature them. So if you're ready to go on this nighttime routine adventure with me, give the video a big thumbs up and let's get started. All right, so I pulled back my bangs and I'm getting armed up for my cleansing process. I love these little scrunchie thingies. These actually help the water not roll down your hands when you're washing your face. That is the absolute worst when it drips all the way down your arm. It hits your clothing. There's a big puddle on your counter. I hate it. These seem goofy, but they actually work. And I love them. So I'll put a link in the info box if you need something like this. Super helpful. But let's talk about double cleansing because I obviously have some makeup on that I want to remove. And first I'm going to use the Nacific Bakuchiol cleansing oil. Now the ingredient I want to highlight here is bakuchiol. I know that it's probably not that effective in a cleansing oil that's washed off of your face, but it is a really interesting ingredient that is not specific to K-beauty, but I see K-beauty picking it up quite a bit because it is a very gentle product that can help with brightening up the skin. It does have some retinol-like benefits, but it's a lot gentler on the skin. It doesn't dry out your skin or irritate it. So I wanted to call that out as a nice ingredient. And then I'm going to be using the green tea enzyme powder wash from by Wishtrend. And of course, one of the favorite ingredients here is green tea, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit later in the video. So this powder cleanser is really cool because it's great for travel or like a spill-proof gym bag cleanser. And you just add a little bit of water into your palm and then the powder becomes this really gentle low foam. This is really interesting formula too that you find common in K-beauty with the enzyme powder washes. They will include like a fruit extract like papaya, which is in here along with the green tea, and that gives you actually a very mild exfoliating effect. Very gentle. I have sensitive skin. I'm sensitive to a lot of exfoliation. This does not push my skin too far, but I do need that little kind of skin renewal effect, and this cleanser kind of helps to contribute to that. So this is the Thank You Farmer Phyto Relieful Centella Boosting Toner. Relieful. That's the name. This is a really nice new toner that I have been using, and it does feature the star ingredient here, Centella, which is such a beautiful ingredient that has actually crossed over from the Korean skincare world into so many other genres of skincare because it is such an amazing, effective ingredient. Centella not only helps to soothe and calm the skin, which I will always take with sensitive skin, right? Take it wherever I can get it. It's also a really nice hydrating ingredient. It is a natural antioxidant and it has some well-aging abilities. Some studies have suggested that Centella is helping to stimulate collagen on the skin. So it's not just about soothing inflammation, as a whole host of benefits. I'm going to go in for my second layer. What's interesting about this particular toner that's a little bit different than some of my other skincare routines, this does contain some PHA and LHA. These are gentler forms of like AHA and BHA. So we've got that skin renewal, dead skin cell sloughing off process with the PHA. LHA is kind of like BHA. It kind of helps to get into the pores and exfoliate a little deeper into the skin, which is so important. I am recovering from breakouts. I have shared my kind of journey on this channel a little bit about how my skin reacted really poorly to a vitamin D supplement. So I am recovering. I am really happy with where my skin is at right now, but I do still have some congestion and a few little pimples that I am just gently and consistently working on. So this toner kind of helps with that. So this is the I'm from Mugwort essence. This is a long time favorite of mine. And this is fluidy. It's very hydrating, but there's a little body, just the tiniest bit of slip to this essence that feels so good, and there's kind of like a plumping factor. Now, mugwort is one of my favorite ingredients that I do think of in a similar vein to centella. It is amazing for calming the skin, soothing inflammation, and it is particularly good at calming down any type of redness on the skin. So if you've got inflamed red breakouts, mugwort is a really nice ingredient with some antibacterial properties, the ability to help reduce that redness, to reduce the size and the swelling of the pimple, but it's also jam-packed of other, goodies for the skin, like amino acids that help to hydrate it. Mugwort is also an antioxidant, and that is the name of the game when it comes to well aging. Once you get down your collagen stimulating ingredients, you get down your sunscreen application, building in antioxidants where you can, when you can, actually really goes a long way to protecting your skin, protecting your skin's collagen structure from damage from the sun, helping to protect your skin from damaging inflammation due to the sun. And of course, we're surrounded every single day by environmental factors, pollution, that really stress out our skin too. So it's great to get like centella and mugwort in the same routine with the antioxidant capabilities, because it's all about, all the work we do on our skin, we really want to protect it. So I'm just applying a little bit of the lip sleeping mask from Cosrx, a little easier to spread with my finger. I was going to say this to the end, but my lips are feeling so dry. So this is the Propolis version of their lip sleeping mask. It's really just like a thick lip balm that kind of clings to your lips as you're sleeping. And I love how moisturizing this is without being really sticky. Propolis, again, gonna talk about it a little later in the video. It's a favorite of mine, but one of the things it's really good at is offering a good amount of balancing moisture to the skin, similar to honey. It is not honey, but it's related, right? They come from kind of the same thing, if you will. You know how honey has that moisturizing, kind of like seal it in, hug it in kind of quality, but it's not really like rich. It's not like overly heavy for the skin. That's kind of where Propolis lies. And so it actually makes for a really nice lip mask that offers a good amount of moisture, but without overwhelming the lips. So I'm going to be kind of extra fancy tonight, and I'm going to be using 2 essences because I don't want to miss out on the benefits of ginseng. This is the Hyggee Natural Repair Serum, and this has about 60% of ginseng extract in it. Now, if you are familiar with Korea or K-beauty, you know that ginseng is a prized ingredient, not only for your health. Ginseng is a huge health food in Korea, but it is also prized in skincare, and it really is the key component of very expensive brand Sulwaso. Ginseng really helps to improve the complexion. It's not a fully brightening ingredient. This has got like kind of a moisturizing gel texture, by the way. It's not fully liquid like the mugwort, and it actually like really helps to kind of like plump up the skin, which I love. So ginseng really improves the complexion. It really helps to reduce redness, and it really helps to even out the skin. It's not necessarily going to work on hyperpigmentation, but it is going to make your skin glow, like really lit from within. So healthy of a glow. It really has improved the look of my skin, even with just the few weeks that I've been using this product. It's a little bit newer, but I've like fallen deeply in love with it very quickly because it really just evens out the tone, and it really gives you that really healthy, bright look. Ginseng, another potent antioxidant. That's actually why it's prized as a health food, because the antioxidant content is very high. Really great for protecting the skin, great for well aging, great for the complexion. And it also, I find it, I'm using it in an essence, but I also find it to be incredibly beneficial for the under eye area if you use it like in an eye cream, because it always gives that really healthy look to the under eye if it's a little bit dark. Like mine always is a little bit dark. Ginseng always brightens that up, makes it look really healthy. It's kind of one of those ingredients you have to try it in order to just like know how good it is for your skin. But like your skin is just going to look bright, youthful, healthy, bouncy. It has a whole host of benefits, and it's a wonderful supportive ingredient to build into your routine at any age. So this is the Beauty of Joseon Calm Serum. This features green tea and panthenol. And I really want to focus on green tea, although panthenol is a beautiful hydrating ingredient. I will take it where I can get it because it feels amazing on my dehydrated skin. But let's talk about green tea because this is another kind of prized ingredient throughout Asian beauty, and it can sometimes be an incredibly expensive ingredient too because it is a prized antioxidant. It's also very helpful for inflammation. It is very helpful for acne-prone skin. Green tea can help improve the complexion. It can also help with the well-aging journey. It really is just one of those ingredients that overall enhances the health of your skin. It is a incredible ingredient. One of the very first that I fell in love with on my K-beauty journey because green tea just always makes my skin look so much healthier, kind of like ginseng. I like to focus on this product because I have to say, in a lot of the more affordable green tea products, there is a focus on green tea and acne and oily skin. Green tea does tend to have a naturally lighter, thinner texture to it, which makes it suitable for oily skin. The antibacterial, anti-inflammation benefits make it really great as a gentle way to treat acne. This serum, while you will get all those benefits and it can help gently to soothe any types of breakouts that you have, this serum's a little bit more focused on skin health and skin hydration and the calming factor, right, with the name and with green tea. So I find it slightly more unique in what is available in the more popular green tea products right now. This one suits my skin just a little bit better because it is a little bit more hydrating, a little bit more plumping, got that calming factor, but still bringing all those wonderful benefits of green tea. So one of my favorite affordable skincare hacks that I learned from my friend Jude, 50 Shades of Snail, is to use the Cosrx All-in-One Cream as an eye cream. Now, this is a product that has a multitude of uses. You could use this as a full face moisturizer. I think it's really nice if you are a little bit more on the oily side, maybe even you have like balanced normal skin. This doesn't have a lot of occlusion to it, but it really hydrates the skin and has a nice like kiss of moisture to it. But this is actually a really great product to use if you want to layer under another moisturizer or to use it strictly under the eyes. Snail is the star ingredient here, and this ingredient is amazing, particularly for the under eye, because Snail not only demonstrates abilities to stimulate collagen on the skin, and that's what's going to help address fine lines and wrinkles, but it also helps to protect the collagen structure from collagen destroying enzymes. So not only is it stimulating collagen, it's protecting your collagen. It's also an antioxidant. It also has wound healing abilities. It's also soothing. It's also incredibly hydrating for the skin, and it's full of a lot of natural compounds like natural copper peptide and hyaluronic acid that are so good for skin health. And that's really the theme of tonight's routine. As you can tell, it's all about skin health. That's how you get the glow, right? That's how you get that really beautiful shining skin. Let me show you this texture, because if you've used a Snail product, you know we're gonna get the mozzarella cheese effect. I love that. And even though this is, it's a little too much, even though this is stringy, it's not sticky. And it actually, this like texture is actually really ideal. It's still too much. That's okay. It's really ideal for the under eye because it's so plumping. Whoa, like you gotta experience it to believe it, but like right now my under eye area is just getting filled with so much hydration. There's just a little bit of moisture in this. It kind of feels like a water gel cream in a way. A little bit of moisture, which is much needed. But that plumping is out of this world. And that's what I really like in a under eye product. I love to help plump out, especially the delicate skin right underneath my eye area. If it's dehydrated or if it's, you know, stressed or I haven't been getting enough sleep, that area can look kind of saggy, honestly. So plumping that out really helps to firm it back up. I have a little extra. I'm just going to apply it around my nose because I've had a little bit of dryness there. And like I said, this is lightly moisturizing and plumping. So good. So I am all K-beauty tonight. I'm going to go right in for moisturizer, and this is the Aestura 365 AtoBarrier cream, which you know I am obsessed with. I'm just going to kind of dot it around my face so I get like a nice even application. And this ingredient, it's not K-beauty centric, but it is ceramides. So this is ceramides cholesterol fatty acids, which you know is an essential step in my routine. No matter how I'm building it in, if I'm using something like Stratia Liquid Gold, if I'm using it in a moisturizer or a serum, I have to get it somewhere in my routine because it's really what keeps my barrier strong. And like I said, ceramides aren't really unique to K-beauty by any means whatsoever, but the idea of building ceramides into your routine to support your skin barrier, for me, K-beauty unlocked that philosophy and concept because K-beauty does take a more gentle approach. They do focus, as you've seen with a lot of my favorite ingredients, it's about skin health. They do take the approach that like skin health above all else. You have to have your skin healthy. You have to protect it from the sun. You have to protect it from environmental stressors like with antioxidants. You have to support it with naturally skin healthy ingredients first and foremost before anything else. And a lot of your other skincare goals will fall in line once you've done that, once you've achieved that. I'm just gonna make sure that I don't have any like weird like bits, you know what I mean, on my face, because sometimes I can be a little haphazard with my moisturizer. But all your other skincare goals will fall in place once your skin is healthy. My dehydration is, you know, never an issue when my barrier is strong and healthy. I get less acne when my barrier is strong and healthy. My skin appears more even and bright and healthy and less dull and uneven when my barrier is healthy and strong. My skin can just take on more. It allows me to use ingredients like tretinoin, right? So that philosophy allowed me to get to the point where I realized, hey, I got to work on my health first, and then I can start working on dark marks and acne and fine lines and all of that. But it really got me into the right mindset of being kind to my skin and really focusing on health and the barrier before anything else. So if you've seen any of my other routines, you know I kind of skipped out on my Stratia Liquid Gold and my oil tonight. Kind of keeping things a little bit on the lighter side. The weather has been real wacky. It was like snowing one weekend, and then the very next weekend it was thunderstorms and like nearly approaching 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So things are kind of in a weird flux right now. So I'm just kind of taking things one day at a time. And right now I just feel like I don't want a ton of moisture. So what I'm actually going to do is use a sleeping pack tonight instead. And this is a great opportunity for me to highlight the next ingredient, which is propolis, which I talked about a little bit. It definitely offers a nice balancing moisture to the skin without being greasy, without being really oily or just like overwhelming on the skin. It's just that perfect type of moisture for my skin, which is combination. I can go more oily or I can go more dry depending on the season. I am very, very prone to fluctuating with the weather. And so propolis is really going to fit this moment right now. It's really that right ingredient. And you know what I'm going to put on because I talk about this all the time. It is the Iunik Propolis Vitamin Sleeping Mask. Oh yeah. I like this for so many reasons. Propolis, number one, moisturizing ingredient, balancing ingredient, wound healing ingredient, making it really nice if you are suffering with some inflamed breakouts. I don't really have any right now, but I do have some clogged pores that like might get inflamed. So building in the anti-inflammation ingredients like propolis, green tea, mugwort, centella are going to help keep my skin calm. But it also has a really nice antibacterial benefit. Again, the anti-acne. But then we have the brightening benefit of propolis. That is what propolis is so famous for. And that is why so many K-beauty products that have propolis will claim to give you that glowy complexion. Propolis can really achieve that beautifully. Now in this formula, they have used sea buckthorn extract, which it's not like specifically Korean, but I see it in a lot of K-beauty products way more than I see it in other, like I've said, genres of skincare. And that also brings a really beautiful brightening effect, antioxidant effect too. Sea buckthorn, they say, has similar antioxidant and brightening properties as vitamin C does. Look at this texture though. This is like a rich kind of texture, but it's occlusive. And that is the perfect kind of texture for sealing everything in. It's the perfect texture to slug, which honestly, you know, TikTok is telling you to, you know, slather your face in Vaseline. Go for it. I've done it. I like it. I do it. It's awesome. But I have to say, this technique's been around forever. It wasn't invented by K-Beauty, but I have to say K-Beauty really put the idea of slugging or an additional layer before you go to bed. They really put that on the map with sleeping masks or sleeping packs. And that's exactly what this is. We're slugging right now. Slugging, but we're also getting more benefits than just sealing in all of our skincare layers, more benefits than just the glowy skin, right? We're getting that brightening, we're getting that antioxidant protection, we're getting the wound healing, the anti-inflammation from the propolis. Such a beautiful texture. Just get a little bit down here. That feels so good. You know, I didn't just like throw any old product with my favorite ingredients in it. I really thought about textures and what I wanted to achieve tonight. And I think I've done that really nicely because my skin feels really hydrated and balanced, moisturized, but not overwhelmed, not overly emollient. And, you know, all of these ingredients actually are working in synergy. I'm getting a lot of the antioxidant benefits, which, you know what, even as you're sleeping are very helpful for your skin. I'm getting some skin renewing benefits with the Centella toner with LHA and BHA and a little bit from the enzyme powder wash. You know, I'm getting all of the beautiful anti-inflammation effects of Centella, Mugwort, and Green Tea and Propolis. I'm getting a little bit of that bright, healthy complexion with Ginseng and Propolis. And of course, I'm getting my barrier care with my Ceramides. So I feel accomplished. My skin feels great, and I am ready to start my night. I always wash my face a little early in the evening because it just feels so good. I hope you enjoyed this routine. I'm curious to know what your favorite ingredients are in K-Beauty, so let me know in the comments below. If you love the video, you enjoyed this format, you like K-Beauty, like skincare, but you haven't hit subscribe, please. I would be so honored if you come join this community of K-Beauty lovers, skincare lovers, and I do release a lot of new skincare content throughout the week, so turn on notifications so you're never out of the loop. All right, I hope you're healthy, happy, and safe, and I hope you have a wonderful night. I love you so much. Bye.